Hello. In today's hsbDesign for Revit training session, we're going to take a look at how you can get help and support inside the platform. In general, you'll find help and support in the hsbGeneral ribbon. Up here, you have a drop-down of different support tools. You have Reload Families. This makes sure that the latest version of the family is being used in the current document, and these families are pulled from the installation folder. Next up, we have Translate Current Families. This translates all families present in the current project. By selecting the command, a dialog will pop up with all the available families to translate. In this dialog, you can select the families you want to translate. The language will be taken from the hsbCAD settings. You also have the option to translate the family editor. In the family editor, this will translate all the families in the family editor environment. To apply this tool, you open the settings from the ribbon command. Afterwards, you select the Language tab and change the language. Next up, you select the family to be translated and open the family editor. Afterwards, you run the translation command, and if the family contains nested families, the command will translate until the first generation of nesting. You can also isolate coded extensions and structural members. This command isolates an individual coded family extension and the structural members connected to it. Next up, you have the structural members and tools. You can also isolate these ones. This command isolates an individual structural member and all the connected coded family extensions. You can also check for possible conflicts with third-party DLLs. Since Revit loads the plugins in alphabetic order, some plugins might be load incompatible with shared DLLs, and this will cause issues with the hsbCAD plugin. And to know if there are conflicting DLLs with other add-ins, you can run this command and check. Next up, you can check .NET DLLs loaded. This gives you a list of all the loaded DLLs in Revit. You can also clean the collected data of void extrusions. This allows selecting elements that have the collect void extrusion checked on in the family tab settings to clean the storage data. If you're having issues with the MEP tooling plugin, like the cutouts of MEP elements are not being created in the sheets, this command will clean all the storage data, making sure the next time you run the extension, the calculation will start with fresh data. Last but not least, you can replace deprecated edges and connections. When you update a model, for example, from an earlier version of hsbCAD, some edge details, families or connection families might have wrong data attached, like displaying the wrong detail information. This process is executed every time you update. However, you may have chosen not to replace the deprecated details when updating. The command gives you the chance to execute this process at any time you're choosing. So we'll quickly use the Reload Families. This will open up the Setup tab. In here, you would have outdated families, but you also have to select to switch to all. In here, you can select the family name which you want to reload. So for example, we can say Reload hsbCAD CLT, and afterwards we click Reload and it will be reloaded. In the drop-down account info, you can get information about your account, or you can check for updates. If you click on Update, you can check for updates, you can reinstall your current version, or you can install a specific version. If, for example, you have a project that has been edited in an older version and you want to keep it in that older version, if you select Help, you go straight into the hsbAcademy. In here, you have articles about frequently asked topics, and they are basically divided into the single tool sets that we also have available in hsbDesign for Revit. You can also contact our support team with this form. I hope this video helped you get to know the ways you can get help and support in hsbDesign for Revit. See you for our next video.